to wait, yeah. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the
ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Hi, it's Thursday.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to our show.
It's the William Street Swap Shop.
My name is Zach.
My name is Matt, and
It's a deal.
Go quick this time.
Right. We got a lot to get to today.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. We're happy you're here, every single one of you.
We had a big day on Tuesday. A lot of people sending items in. The warehouse filled up.
That's right.
And we got a lot to talk about, product and item-wise.
We have been so busy here at the swap shop. People are starting to say this is one of the most stressful and hectic days, but we remind everyone to be calm, relax, and we'll get through this together.
I said to Zach, I'm a little worried about my work-life balance. It's going a lot more work. I need a little work-life balance, but I just feel like if I can ride this wave to the end of the week, I can put some life back into that, and
Just
it's important
inject.
for us.
Like a baker injects cake, jelly into a cake.
Is that a baker or a donut? Donutist.
A donutist injects jelly into a donut. It goes in, and that's your life coming back into your on the weekend.
Zach is 2016, one of my top 3 friends in terms of time spent. We have an app. We run it whenever we're together, and it ranks your friendships based on time spent together. And Zach is right around number 1. So I want to thank him for that and congratulate him for moving into that place.
Thank you, Matt. I'm glad to be here in this top spot. Feels good. I was actually told yesterday proper posture when placing my hands on the table should be like this. Not like this, because it's rude to put elbows on the table. I was reminded this last evening, so now I'm going to try and be a better person and just hear. They say this is considered an insult because they don't know what your hands are doing underneath there. You bring them up and you just set them. These are my hands.
We call this the hand cabin, and inside of it is where trust is built. Zach and I spend a lot of time putting our hands together, whether it's shaking or building the hand cabin. And go ahead and unroll your sleeping bag in here and take a sleep. Nat,
Come on in.
get on in.
Come on in.
We'll open it up for you. And then we close it up. If you guys have any sort of gang affiliations or just bad scenes that you want to leave and start a fresh start, come join the swap shop. Watch, swap, make a new community.
We don't believe in currency.
Judge you, and we don't say you can't belong. We say come on in and join.
That's right. Everybody is accepted. And if you have an item you'd like to swap, send us an email at williams.swap@gmail.com or give us a call. We have a whole bunch of items. 413-961-4263. Look at this. You have a set of figurines being swapped by PC Honky Boy. Not only is this a person that enjoy an array, an assortment of characters, you have some Disney, Pixar characters there. You have a DC character. But they also enjoy the sweeter stuff in life. Established in 1885, Dr. Pepper.
You know, there's a lot of different licensed reboots out there, and my favorite is the Spider series, the Spider Mech series. It's the little guy to the right. He was just a regular spider, and then he got bit by a robot, and he became the
Spider-Bot.
The Spider-Bot there.
I'm a big fan of gargoyles, and right behind Mickey's ear right there is a gargoyle. That's my favorite reboot. That's the show that I've always liked. Stone Gargoyles is the name of Name of the show.
I remember that when I was a kid. That was when that first came out.
Get ready for stone gargoyles. Stop toiling. Leave your mom's aluminum foil alone. Watch stone gargoyles.
A quick note about Dr. Pepper. I've always been a Mr. Pibb man. And no offense to people who like Dr. Pepper. And then I realized recently they stripped Mr. Pibb of his Mr. title. And now it's just Pibb. I think it's called Pibb Extra. And I'm like, what happened professionally to him to get stripped? I've heard of people getting disbarred as lawyers, but what happens for them to take away your Mr. status? Pibb Extra. Somebody write them.
I can only imagine
Write them.
what would happen to Dr. Pepper if they move it to Mr. Pepper. If he loses his doctor. Or it could be a woman, Dr. Pepper. What would happen to her? It's just a shame that Mr. Pibb is now just a Pibb.
And is Dr. Pepper a medical doctor or like a PhD of like taste or something fake like that?
Well, that's why I always liked Mr. Pibb, because it connected to the little guy. I said, you know what? I know a lot of misters. I don't know a lot of doctors. And when I do see doctors, I pay a lot of money. I'm going to drink a Mr. Pibb. That will keep the doctor away. But I still like a nice glass of Dr. Pepper.
I like the next item that's coming up because it's handcrafted. I forget who sent this in. I'm about to find out in a second. These are custom-made Meeseeks outfit costumes.
They're from the popular show Rick and Morty.
This is good branding for the network here. So they made these custom Meeseeks masks for Halloween, I guess it was.
It almost looks like a wedding.
Or maybe it was a wedding.
Mrs. Meeseeks has a wedding veil on. These are being swapped by Rhea, a new swapper joining the community. Welcome to the swap shop, Rhea.
And if your name is Rhea, let us know.
I apologize if your name is Rhea.
But I think probably Rhea.
Please forgive me if there's nothing more I dislike than people mispronouncing names.
I've heard people call you Zach before.
Right. People
Does
call
that
me
happen
Zach.
often?
It does, because I spell my name with an H, and they think it's... Sometimes I don't know if they're being serious or if they're being cute. And they say, oh, Zach. If I spelled it with a CK, it would all go away, but it's a CH. Zach. What would you do with these masks, Matt, if you could wear them? Would you put them on and scare people, or would you use it to hide your identity if you were committing a diamond heist?
I think if you committed a diamond heist in them, it'd be really easy to track you down since they're one of a kind. I would wear a more like off-the-shelf mask for the diamond heist. So I wouldn't recommend doing that in those. What I would say you could do is just walk up and down the street, bring joy to people, go to the post office, they say take that off, it's one of the rules we have around here, and you say okay, and then take it off. Or maybe you show up at your parents' house and tell them that you're going to live this way from now on, and then 5 minutes later say just kidding and take it off. Want to live as a masked person.
If you're a fan of Rick and Morty, or you just enjoy wearing masks and not being seen by the public, consider swapping for these items. It's a popular show, and you would be really popular if you wore them to your next big party you got invited to.
If you guys want to give us a call, it's 413-961-4263. Saying some things on the chat about the audio not being loud enough. So call us. Tell if that's happening to
Maybe
you.
we should yell.
We could raise our voices.
We try not to raise our voices, but if we have to raise it for you to hear us, then I guess we could do that.
What are we peaking at? Are we at like negative 12 dB or negative 6 dB?
It might just
or
be
0 dB.
It might just be a connection with the computer
We're going to check the
across
computer
the
real quick.
hall. We have a lot of troubles with that computer across the hall. But our technical crew is working on it, and we apologize if you're having trouble hearing us.
All right, that already sounds a lot louder.
Yeah, good work.
Give us a call anyway. tell us what kind of dB levels you like your volume to peak at. I think if my ear is right, we're at about a -6 right now.
Right.
But I think we could probably, if you guys like -3, we can push it up.
Oh, hello.
Hello? We got our first caller.
Come on into the William Street Swap Shop.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
Hi, who is
Hey.
this?
Thank you for having me.
You're
This
welcome.
is Hawken.
Talking?
Talking?
Hawken. Yes.
Like-
Like a hawk,
Talking.
but with an IN at the end.
Okay.
Oh, talking. We're just talking with you, talking.
Yeah.
Is that your real name, or is that like a phone alias?
Yeah, that's my real name.
What's the, where does that come from?
My parents always told me that there's just my cousin's friend was named Hawken apparently, and that's where it comes from. I think. At least that's what they tell me. Who knows?
Okay.
It's a good name. You should be proud of it.
Yeah.
I am. I like it a lot.
And what part of the country are you calling from?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys? I'm actually from Sturgeon Bay. Do you guys want to know a cool trick to remember where that is?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. So what you want to do is you want to hold out your left hand with
Okay.
your palm away from you,
Okay.
and then your thumb's kind of out a little bit,
Okay.
and
You're not going to make me
so that's kind of like
pledge any sort of allegiance to you right now, are you?
no, not at all, no
Okay.
trick here.
Okay.
And this is one of
So
those
your
silly
thumb-
tricks that people make you, hey, smell your hand, and then they hit your head with it. It's like,
Yeah, I'm not a prankster.
okay, good.
Okay, so my hand is Wisconsin right now.
Yeah, and your left your left thumb, I guess, but your thumb is the little peninsula on the east side of Wisconsin, and that's where Sturgeon Bay is.
Okay. Do you really have sturgeon fish in there?
Yeah, I've never seen any, but
Makes sense.
yeah.
And what if I
Hey,
were to
do you
drive
guys-
to what if I drove to our little secret cabin in the woods up in the northern part of the state?
Up by,
A
Racine.
little gravel road right here. You guys,
I don't know what goes on up there.
if you have four-wheel drive vehicle, we recommend it. Pull on into the gravel driveway. You'll see a large stand of pine trees, and beneath the trees is the cabin where we will initiate you. It will be very good. Your life, you will find
right.
to have new purposes, and you will enjoy your stay in the cabin.
Should I bring anything?
Sturgeon Bay, our cabin.
No worries, you don't have to
There's
bring
a
anything,
key-
just yourself.
Yeah, just bring yourself and a willingness to try new things.
All right. I'll be there.
Great.
Come visit us.
The cabin is always open for you. Come there.
We don't have locks.
Yeah.
We don't believe in them. Come to our cabin.
I'm on my way. Do you guys have a fireplace?
Talkin will be there. He's going to be doing a course on kite flying. He's a stunt kite flyer. There's
Mm-hmm.
great wind coming off of the lake up there, and we'll stunt kite fly. You guys can sleep in our bunk beds in there. We've got outfits for you all. Get up there to the cabin.
Throw away your resume.
You're not going
You
to
don't
need
need
it.
it anymore. Come with us.
Sell your Air Jordans. We got new shoes for you there.
You're
that
a
are just
human.
as good.
You have enough skills. You were born with all the skills you need to come with us.
Leave your inhibitions behind.
Absolutely.
Do you ever do any fishing out on that Sturgeon Bay?
I don't, but I always, in the winter, when it freezes, there's always a bunch of little fishing huts
Uh-huh.
out there. Do some
Oh.
ice fishing.
It's like an ice fishing.
Always lots of boats cruising through. I like
Sounds
to
fun.
kayak.
You like to kayak in the lake?
Yep.
Is there any reason why you don't like to fish from the kayak, or is it just don't know how, or you'd rather not?
I don't know. Fishing's just never been my thing, but I love being out on the water anyways.
Fair enough. Well, that's good. The fish are swimming beneath you in your kayak, and they're saying, wow. Talking, thank you so much for not trying to catch us and hook us. We're going to guide you back to the shore so the Wisconsin lake monster doesn't get you. The sturgeon,
He's down there.
stollywog.
Lots of mean sturgeon.
Talkin', have you considered at all our invitation for Frosted Tip Friday to submit a picture and have us frost your tips?
Oh, I forgot about that. You know what? I might have to do that. I don't have frosted tips, but did you guys say that you'd put frosted tips on me?
Yes, we
Yeah,
would
we're gonna
digitally add and frost them
We
ourselves.
do a
you could-
frosted tip simulation.
It'd be really funny. You could upload it to your profile picture and say, "Look at me now." This is. You could say, "Frosted tips are in 2016. Get yourself frosted.
Get
I'm going to have to do that.
Get those tips in the frost."
And tell us about what else you like to do when you kayak. Are you just sort of taking pics or just getting away from it all?
Yeah, usually I kayak right in the bay there, but this summer I'm thinking I'm going to try and kayak like a little farther out where there's less people, because right in the bay there's always lots of boats going by. There's always, boats are going by, and the wake is, getting me all wet.
Is this Green Bay or Sturgeon Bay?
Sturgeon Bay, Green Bay is like 40 minutes south.
By kayak?
No, by car, but maybe we'll have to kayak down there.
I would love to come up and meet you. I'd take a river from Georgia,
Go
take it through
paddle
the
upstream.
South and Midwest, and make it all the way up into Wisconsin. I'll be there in a few weeks.
You guys could come up. We could load the kayak up. I'm sure there's got to be some tributaries that make their way down to Georgia.
Eat a lot of cheese. People in Wisconsin, I hear, they love cheese, and I love cheese. I love putting them on crackers. They're the greatest thing. When people say, "I live for cheese so much," just to get an invite to a party, and they say, "Bring your own food," I tell anybody who's listening to me, who's around me, when I get that invite, I look down at my phone. Oh, they want me to bring my own food. I'm gonna bring cheese. Don't know what kind
BYOT.
yet? Maybe
cheese.
Colby. I'm bringing Colby, is what I say. And they say, "Who's Colby? Is he a new friend?" No, he's the cheese I'm bringing. And some crackers, because I know some people don't like to eat cheese without crackers.
You love cheese. I love you.
I love you too. Thank you, Doc.
You could bring Zach to a party.
Hey, I was just wondering if you guys know anything about the tank top that Leandro's trying to swap.
I think we're going to get to that today. We got a whole new item palooza today.
That's right. We're
And,
not even going to catch up with all the items we
I
got.
know, but that one's been sitting there for a while. We need to definitely get to that. Should we talk about it now with you on the phone?
Sure, I'd love to. I'm
Let's
very
take a look at
interested in
it.
it.
Okay, so you're into this tank top. It's from Leandro.
Yes.
Almost looks like they took it's the darndest thing. It looks like they took a pedestrian crossing sign and just taped
Put
it
it
to
on
the
it.
shirt.
I think this is a great shirt for when you're walking, when you plan to do a lot of walking across crosswalks. It's a reminder your body is in the crosswalk, and then on your body is a second reminder, hey, I'm in the crosswalk.
That's right. Don't hit me. People wear reflective clothing when they ride bikes. This is when you're a pedestrian. It's very proactive. Not only was I walking in the lines of the crosswalk when you came speeding up, but I was also wearing this crosswalk tank top. I knew I'd be walking in this crosswalk today because it was a nice day outside, and you almost hit me. And then that's when you can decide to say, "You jerk."
So you know all about this tank top. You've had your eye on it, talking.
Definitely.
Tell
I've been
us
looking at it for a while now.
what appeals to you about it.
Well, my first thought when I saw it was I like to play a lot of basketball. Thinking, hey, like you said, I could wear that, put it on, walk across the crosswalk to get to the gym, and then use it to play.
Yeah. And how do you like to play? You go hard in the paint or you go soft in the edges?
Kind of a medium in between.
Sweet.
Just make love to the ball.
Yeah. You have to be one with the ball. An extension of yourself.
This tank top looks like it's never been sweated in. The looks like the person who wore it probably wore it leisurely and didn't do a lot of physical activity in it.
Yeah.
So
More
it's
of a
all
walker.
yours to sweat in.
And do you trash talk on the court at all?
No, I'm a pretty quiet guy. I just kind of like to, when people are picking teams, I just kind of stay quiet and let people tell me where to go, and then I play. And
then you just drain
Usually have-
threes, and the
Yep.
whole court of basketball players, the other players, just stops to watch. Talking's drained another one. That must be 15
Matt,
in a row
do
he's nailed.
you play basketball?
I hoop it up a little bit. I do.
Because I was watching Zach's very well done tour of the building today.
Oh yeah, on
And-
Snapchat.
Yeah, he went into your office, and I saw a basketball on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, I want to apologize. I went into your office. I know how much you dislike it without my permission coming in.
I knew a few things were out of place.
But I walked
Oh,
in.
I'm sorry.
I just went in
I
and
didn't
said,
mean
hey,
to spill
Matt's
the
taking
beans.
a break. He works really hard. It was a good compliment. If you'd like to see that tour, you can go ahead and look at Adult Swim Live. Add them on Snapchat. It's a tour of the entire building we work at.
And I noticed that some of my credit cards were out too when I got back. Do you have an explanation for that?
That wasn't me. I walked in, I literally took 3 steps in and walked right out. I said something, I said, gotta get out of here. Maybe it was the person recording it on Snapchat, or maybe it was somebody else who sits next to you and knew you were out of the office.
Okay.
Could have been Jim.
We'll get to the bottom of this. I guarantee you.
Well, I'll let you guys get back to the swap shop. I know it needs some tending too.
Thank you, talking, and it was
Yeah.
a pleasure talking with you.
Oh, the pleasure's been mine. I'll be in touch with you guys. I'll probably be looking to put together a little gift basket for Biandro.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. Yeah. Let us know what you want to swap, and
We'll pass it on.
I think that'd be a great idea to get that tank top for your hooping.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can. Well, thank you guys.
All
Great.
right.
Thank
thanks
you
for
very
the call.
much. Have a great day.
Have a good one.
Thank
You
you.
too. Bye.
I think I might go out of order just a little bit here.
Sure. Let's just.
Or actually, no. Let's go back to the items again, please, if you don't mind, because we were right at the very important tie from Pepsid AC. The Upsid. Now, as you know, there was a 10 swap challenge last week. The 10th swapper won these 2 bobbleheads. Okay, I brought them back to demonstrate, and that 10th swapper was Upsid, the tie swapper.
Look at that tie.
So he won a very exclusive present from here, from our own private collection. And when he realized that he had won, he sent us an email I want to read to you. It says, "Hi, Zach and Matt. I think I have to pass on the bobbleheads. I live in Germany, and they don't look like they would fit in a letter," with a winking emoticon after that. "Maybe you want to give them to the 20th swapper instead. If you're going to send them to me, regardless of excessive shipping fee, this is my address." And then it says Simon, and he's in Germany.
Right.
And we thought this was just such a great gesture. And it was just demonstrated the true spirit of the swap shop. He didn't want to burden us with extra money. We have it. We work for a large conglomerate that makes a lot of money. And we said, we want to do something special for you. So what we're going to do is mail this bobblehead to Upsid as planned. And then the counterpart, Dr. Girlfriend, we're going to mail to German Prime Minister Angela Merkel with a poem about what a great swapper Upsid is. So I don't know if you follow all that. It's very dramatic. We're trying to promote him as a really great citizen of his country.
This is the best way to
And,
get him to the top of the.
The best way we knew how to do this was go straight to the top and mail this bobblehead to Angela Merkel.
He's going to receive Citizen of the Year award.
And Zach put together a little tribute to both her and Upsid, the swapper, in this deal.
Here's
And,
the poem.
Here's how it goes.
Angela Merkel. She moves gracefully. Her decisions are not made hastily. Angela Merkel. A miracle. She is a doctor in physical chemistry. I would love to meet her and share a pastry. She is Germany's first woman chancellor. She loves EDM music and hitting moves on the dance floor. Her favorite place is Berlin. She doesn't believe in mermen. Where would they live? The ocean? It's too cold. But Angela doesn't mind. She is very kind. Angela is an A+ angel, which is why she is named Angela. I wonder what films or shows are on her Amazon Prime queue. I have a clue, but it might not be true. Her hands are normal, and you can always expect her to be formal.
So we'll see how this goes, but I think probably there'll be some sort of holiday celebration of Upsid, the swapper, who really brought sort of the world together through his kindness and his generosity. Angela Merkel's people, if you're watching this is a very safe thing we're mailing you. It's just a inert bobblehead. And I'm hoping one day maybe Simon and Angela can bring the two bobbleheads back together in person.
Can you imagine the look on Angela's face when she opens up this package and she says, "Wow." And then she reads the letter about her citizen. She's going to be so proud. So proud. And that's what makes us happy, that we can pass this along and do this big favor for her.
You're a great American.
Thank you, Matt.
By
You
the
are
way.
as well. But I do love a German pretzel.
I do. We love Europe. We love all the
Call
former...
from
Come on in. It's the William Street Swap Shop.
Hello.
Hi guys, what's up?
What's
Hey.
happening?
It's me, Decree.
Decree.
How you doing?
It's been a while since we've heard you.
Yeah, man. Of course. I'm actually kind of excited today. I'm actually looking to do a swap.
Okay.
That's great. Let's hear what you got on your swap plate.
Oh wait, you know what?
Well,
We need to roll we made a potential swap. If I know what you're talking about here, because I heard.
yeah, that's what I.
You want to
Oh,
stand
you
by
go
while,
ahead.
while we roll your potential swap here?
Oh, I will be more than happy to stand by.
This is
Great.
going to be the third one of today, the final potential swap, Jay. And I think we're ready. Here we go. Okay, so this is a Fin du Monde Belgian beer
Says
poster.
It's a poster. So how big is that? It almost looks like a coaster.
It looks like a coaster, but I thought it was a poster. That's why
I think it's a poster looking like a coaster.
Oh.
That's why we need the quarter.
So you need a big, giant beer to put it next to. Or an apple juice.
And so, did Visk make an offer to you with this on some sort of chat or something?
Yes. I was looking to chat with him and trade with him. I've been putting up some video games, and I put up two sets. I put up one with a bunch of PlayStation 3, but I actually did a swap, a live swap with that one. So
Okay.
that one is actually no more. You can actually put a swap on that one if you want or take it down. But the other one, where I have the Animal Crossing and the other one that we're making a deal on right now,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the new set. And that's so he wants that game, and he wants the Animal Crossing strategy guide. And I was like, yeah, I'll be more than happy to trade with you. I mean, they're sitting in my drawer. They're lonely. They need somebody to play with, and I need a sign to look at. So I'd be more than happy to make this trade with you.
Oh, great. So, tell me again what you're trading now. It's the Animal Crossing game for something else from him, or still?
Oh no, it's a strategy guide for a old Animal Crossing game. It's this human he's the villager is what his official name is, but you play the villager. You go into
a town full of animal people, and you buy a house and you work and you fish and you plant various trees and sorts of fruits, and
That sounds exactly.
you work and you help the animal. It's it's almost like Swap Shop, but
Yeah.
in cartoon animal form.
That's almost exactly what life is like
Yeah.
here at our cabin.
You have to cooperate, and you have to put in your work, and then you're accepted into the fold.
And you don't. We have a strategy guide on that as well.
Oh, I would
So-
love to actually get my hands on a William Street strategy guide.
We should make that happen.
Yeah.
And I think should we go ahead and commemorate this swap? So you just confirmed the poster swap happened.
You said
That's
this is
a-
a deal.
Yeah, it's already a deal. We're just waiting to go ahead and make it official.
All right. Well,
Okay.
let's make it official.
Yeah. Make a shaking sound on the phone, please.
And then just say it's a deal as you make the sound.
All right.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3. It's a deal.
It's a deal.
That was exciting.
Yeah. What are you planning to do with that poster?
I'm actually looking to put it up in my man cave.
Nice.
Nice.
Tell me about the cave. What's going on in there?
Oh, the cave, it's actually nice. It's my setup. I got a nice couch. My section of the couch reclines back.
Ooh.
The other ones, I'm the king of the couch.
Does it have a
But I
little
got
center?
a nice coffee.
Sorry to interrupt real quick. I just want to ask, does the couch have a center in the middle of the couch that folds down and you can put cup holders in it and it has a little phone? I used to have a
Kind of.
couch like
It
that.
has a little It has a little platform, then you can put like various items, and then you can take those items off if you want, and you can open it up, and there's a little stash where you can keep various candies or assorted treats, beverages, if you please. That they can keep warm, like a Powerade maybe, or some water.
Okay.
I'm coming over to Cree.
You are welcome to sit on my couch, my friend.
We're going to watch the big game tonight.
Kick up my dogs and throw in Judge Dredd
Throw
on
on
Blu-ray.
and then
Oh.
grab some suds from the fridge.
Oh.
You got
Suds?
Judge Dredd on Blu-ray, or it's just DVD?
No, I actually just have it on DVD, but the Blu-ray I hear has those cool special features, and I'm looking to see those.
Nice.
Well, maybe you can make another swap down the road for someone who has that on DVD or on Blu-ray and they are ready to move on with it. Maybe.
Well, hey, didn't mean to interrupt you, but
It's
I
okay.
actually do have an idea for a swap, and I think that you guys might be able to help me out with this. It's a tough swap.
Definitely.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
All right, so I want to actually see if we can get a hold of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I want him to be able. I want to swap him doing an impersonation of Christopher Walken, and I will swap an impersonation of him doing an impersonation of Christopher Walken.
Well, that's a good
Yeah.
in search of.
I'm trying to wrap my head around this one. So we would get him in real life to do an impersonation of Christopher Walken, and then you would impersonate that.
What about someone who
I would
looks like him?
Say that again. I'm sorry, bud.
Someone who looks like him or who has an accent like him.
I mean, well, that's the thing is everybody can do an impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger. So if they can do an impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger doing Christopher Walken, I mean, I've tried. I can try right now for you. I mean, I've given it a couple shots. I'm not the best, but I will give it a couple shots.
Yeah. Can we give you the scenario that he's in?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's going to be asking if there's dairy ingredients in the souffle.
Okay.
All
All right, let me go ahead and get my Arnold down. Wow. I'm Arnold. Due to the chopper. All right, now let me get my Christopher Walken down. I am Christopher Walken. Okay. Give me a second. I am Arnold. And I'm going to pump you up. But first, I need to see if there's dairy in the souffle right now, because I am trying to watch my health and my diet. It's very important to me as a muscle builder to be able to focus on my diet. Wow. I'm laughing. That is not a seizure.
That was great.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Well, we'll do our
This is
best
a little
to
bit of
reach
a-
out to Arnold's people.
This is a weird request, but could you do the Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation again, but just the parts where he inhales between talking?
I am Arnold.
No words.
Arnold.
Just the inhales, please.
I think that was that good. Arnold inhales.
Yeah,
are great.
it was like some of the best Arnold inhales we've ever had on the show, I think.
Yeah. First time for everything.
Guys.
Are you going to be a part of Frosted Tip Friday, Decree? You want to send a pic and we'll tip your, we'll frost your goat?
I need a goat frosted. Yeah. So what do? Send in my favorite artist who's frosted tipped?
Just send in a selfie of yourself with your beard, and we'll frost that goat.
We're going to digitally frost everybody. It's going to be a lot of
Okay.
Zach and I are working overnight tonight to make sure everybody gets frosted tips
It's gonna be great.
by tomorrow.
Frosted Tips Friday. # FTF.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm digging that. I actually have my buddy watching right now. He's a first time watcher also.
Okay.
I'm actually, if I send in a picture of me and him both together, will you frost both of our goats?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
A double
He's got a
frosted.
tiny goat.
That's okay.
He's got a tiny goat though.
Can we reassure his goat right now?
I'm sorry.
Can we intimately reassure him about his goatee right now?
Yeah.
I want to give him
Hold on a second, buddy.
a special thing for being a first-time viewer.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Hey, D, they want to give you a special tea. I'm gonna take a picture of me and you. We're gonna frost our goats, but they want to congratulate you.
All right, and we're gonna get up kind of close. Maybe the angle camera over here.
Hello.
And hey, man, we just want to reassure you
Hey, D.
your goatee is cool. Is that all right?
We've heard
Yeah,
it's-
I guess that's cool.
We heard it's not as big as Decrease, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You can still rock out and have a good life with a small goat.
Yeah. Okay, so
Word.
here goes.
All right.
What's up, D?
Hey, D.
A lot of people are going to tell you got to have a long goatee to be relevant. Not the case. Go ahead and live life with your small goat.
A lot of people are going to walk down the street. They're going to have their goat braided, a little long, coming down past their neck. Be proud that you have a small goat. Say, hey, this is the style. This is what's in. Mind your own beeswax.
I will rock the small goat.
Sometimes Olympic athletes with big careers, they have small goatees, sometimes big goatees. Doesn't matter. It's the size of the fight in your heart and not the size of your goat.
I once saw someone put a pencil in their goat, right in between, and it stayed held. I thought, that's pretty cool if you have a big goat, but I'm not going to discriminate against anyone who has a small goat. You should still be able to have a pencil.
People come along, they tell you grow out the goat, they tell you trim it back, they tell you shave it. Just listen to your heart, keep it a few millimeters. I like 2 centimeters on my beard area, and don't let anybody tell you how to grow your goatee out, man.
It will be our pleasure to frost those tips for you tomorrow.
It would be our honor to frost your tips.
It'll be mega cool.
So,
Nice.
do you want to thank us or anything, or?
Yeah, thanks, guys. I will be honored to have my frosted by you guys,
Awesome.
Cool.
for sure.
Well, thank you, and we can't wait to see that image, and we can't wait to start frosting.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching too. We like to have
Yeah.
new viewers.
Welcome to the show. We hope you stick around.
Get those numbers up.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And speaking of getting the numbers up, we should talk about the street team.
That's right. We got to get the street team in action.
Got to fit in the street team here. As you know, last week there was our friend and caller Daniel. Somehow we got on the topic of like a street flyer sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He volunteered to tell us to make this flyer. It's the Adult Swim.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's going
Sorry
on?
guys. I'm sorry. I was gonna
It's
Sorry,
okay.
this is
All
D3. He just had me the forward. Sorry. I didn't mean to catch you off. I just want to say later, guys.
All right, no
Oh, nice,
worries.
man.
Thank you, Decree.
Thanks
Always
for
a pleasure
calling.
talking with you.
And
That was cool.
yeah, I'd like to have one
Yeah.
last word with him. This is the street flyer. It explains the concept of the show. It has Wesley Snipes, not in this corner, but in this corner, saying that it's not haunted. You got bolo tips,
It resembles the sun.
It's
Because
hard to
we're
do things.
powerful.
and it has our AOL keyword. Now we ask all of you who are super fans of the show, who really want to see it succeed, we've made a kit online. It's got a PDF. Just open it up and press print. It's ready to go. We've also included a pump-up song with instructions on how to do everything. And we made a little instructional video too. It's a real basic thing. We're going to roll that for you now with the song.
Street Team! William Street Street Team! Grab your friends, grab an inkjet printer, and print that thing!
Now make some copies and find some poles and fix it. Affix it to the poles.
Don't stop now, find more and more poles! If you can't find poles, use something else. Use tape or staples, it just doesn't matter. Street Team!
So if you want this, if you want to be a part of all that excitement, get on the Facebook. There's a link. There's a zip drive, and as a special bonus to the zip file, I included Zach. Doesn't know about this yet, but I included Zach's bank account password, and also my password for Amazon.com. So whatever
you
that
put
means.
my bank account, but you don't use Amazon that often, right?
No, I don't. It's like an inactive account, so I
Okay.
don't. There's not a lot of skin in the game for me, but.
But
I
I'm
think-
always banking. I'm an online banker.
Yeah.
I went away with paper. They said, "You want to go paperless?" I said, "Yeah, you betcha."
You bet I want to go paperless.
I want to go wireless too, so I just get rid of the wires, get rid of the papers. Me with my laptop and my phone, my device, and that's it. That's all I want. Well,
So what kind of money are we talking that they could steal out of there right now?
paydays,
100 G's? 1,000?
paydays coming up. A lot of money.
Okay. You got to figure out his username. It's definitely got a Z in it.
That's right.
But the password is part of the zip file.
It's up to you to decrypt it. I'm willingly agreeing to this, I suppose.
Anyway, the William Street Street Team, it's a
That's
really
right.
big deal. I think a lot of people are really going to help us spread a guerrilla marketing messages. That's how people do it now. Banksy is huge. Shepherd Ferry. All those guys helped us brainstorm this flyer. So definitely download it and tape it to stuff.
People walk by street poles all the time that are empty, and I think the number one thing they think, wow, I wish there was a promotion for a poster for a show, or online streaming show, or a concert I could go to, because I have nothing to do right now. When they see that, they'll say, okay, I know what I'm doing tomorrow at 1 p.m. Logging online and watching the William Street Swap Shop.
That poor guy Zach has no money in his bank account. It was all stolen from someone using the zip file, text file that was included in there. And I'm going to support him. He's up for a promotion. He really needs to get it this year. This is the last time he's going to ask. He told himself that over and over again in bed. Last time I'm asking. Last time I'm asking. Watch the show. Get the numbers up. Street Team the Flyers. Let's build something together. I think we could get 500-600 people watching this show.
That's
at some
right.
point.
We're going to move up. Keep building. People say I have daytime TV. There's nothing on anymore. Just repeats of old Paul Rudd movies. That's a lie. Come check us out. People just don't know about us yet, but we're here every day, and it will always be this way.
I think we've got enough time. Maybe just throw our last two potential swaps. We need to get them up there.
That's right.
So people know what's going on. Here we go. This one's exciting.
is a painting by Ian for Chelsea's cross stitch.
And Chelsea's cross stitch has gotten a lot of interest. It's hand stitched, and a lot of people are into it. But I like this one because it's a work of art for another work of art. They're both hand created.
That painting is just great.
And Chelsea, if you're watching, think about this.
It looks like it's framed.
Yeah.
It's almost like a man in pink underwear delivering you flowers. A new delivery service.
Who doesn't want to see that every morning?
Right, wake up to that. What's behind those flowers? What does your face look like? Don't look.
He's shy. He's too shy.
Just look at the rose. I want to kiss you through the rose.
I'm not ready to give up on this relationship yet. It's me behind the flowers. I want to give these to you. I'm sorry about what I did in San Diego.
You did a great job with that cross stitch. Just come back with me. Be with me.
I can change.
Wake up and smell the roses.
I can change and be a better man in the future. Come back.
Our chat is saying this is a fabulous deal, and I couldn't agree more. I think this is one of my favorite deals we've had in the swap shop.
One of the best match deals ever in terms of two quality items, both using the same. We should invite the people in the hall out here. They want to have a good speaking voice.
Right. I endorse this swap, but it's up to you, Ian and Chelsea, to make it happen and make a deal.
I'm going to bite this deal. I like it so much. And then we got one last potential swap.
That's right. Let's
wrap it all up.
Wrap it up with that last potential swap. Just let these swappers know you have any time to make a deal. Just email us at williams.swap@gmail.com. We'll get to it. It's a sweet hat and a sweet patch. I think this is another great potential swap.
Matthew put up this Apollo patch. I'm not sure if he's still watching. This was a while ago. He got some interest. And Aaron says, I love jogging in a hat, but I'm sick of doing it now. So I want you to have this hat. It's been worn, gently used, well taken care of. Keep the sweat out of your eyes and jog away with this hat. Things are going to change for the better.
I want to go to space, and this pink hat doesn't want to go with me. It's yours now. Now give me that patch. Let's make a deal. You can wear it to play golf in, tennis, or just wear it on a nice chilly day.
I like this deal too. I'm going to lick it like a cat, and then that'll be the end of that.
That hat going to a brewery.
You go to a brewery tour and say, I haven't had the maximum yet. That's bullshit crap. Give me another one.
Give me this pink.
I have not had the maximum. I paid for this tour. Give me another one. That's total bull crap.
This ticket says I can get a full pour, and you only give me a half a pour. I know you'd have more. You're a brewer. You make a lot of it.
This brewery tour is bull crap. I'm gonna annihilate you guys on Yelp.
We're out of time, unfortunately. So much to fit in these days. So many cool new items coming in.
That's right.
And I just love being here.
Me too.
Tomorrow we
One
got
of my
our
favorite days.
Frosted Tip Friday. Be sure to tune in for that.
Email us your frosted tip picks. Anything. If you have frosted tips, email it, boast it, show and tell. We want to see those tips.
Yeah.
If you want us to frost your goat or frost any hair in your body, just send us an image of it and we'll frost it.
We're going to show the existing frosted tips, and we're going to simulate tip frosting on people who don't have it. And Zach and I, we might have a surprise.
That's
we'll
right.
See. We'll see about that.
Frosted Tip Friday.
Until Frosted Tip Friday, my man.
It's a deal.
It's good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. It's a deal.